And he's loose again. Edwards off and running. Must get back down to Edwards. They hand it off to Johnson. Boise State has won. Right now. And they take a downfield shot. And the catch is made. It's Riley Williams. Goes to the free. Touchdown.
All right, everybody, welcome into another edition of the Gridiron Uncensored podcast. We welcome you. It is week 10. Season's flying by, Trev.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe we are in week 10 already. It's absolutely insane.
My wife said to me when she came in today, she's like, can you believe it's almost Halloween? I'm like, I know. The off season goes so slow. And then this, the season just rolls by.
Because the off season, especially for us, like doing like the season previews and trying to keep up on teams, it's really is a grind, y'all. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like to try and do it for each individual team, it gets exhausting, and then trying to fit it in with family vacations and everything like that. It's a lot.
It is, man. And so now we're going into week 10, and some of the games that we thought would be marquee at the start of the season, one of them being this week. Yep. Well, it's not really. I mean, it's still a game, big name game, but we'll talk about those. But first, we're going to talk about our team draft and just kind of revisit how we were sitting. If you remember in the offseason, if you watched it, if not, I shared the post on socials today. The link is on there. It's on YouTube as well. Go check it out. It was a fun episode. But we had a couple of other podcasters and college football pages on. We had the Updog Sports guys, college football season, Chris coming over from there, and then Jake coming over from Walk On Red Shirts. So we did our team draft that Trevor and I started last year, kind of I guess an ode to the Mac and Cube show, doing a draft. But we made it our own, and I think it's been pretty fun. And
it's been pretty fun, and I would say we're probably going to try and make it a little bit bigger, even this next coming year.
Yeah, I'd love to
maybe try and add a few other shows to the creators team draft.
Absolutely, and we're going to make a thing out of it. And obviously, you can see down there for anybody listening on the podcast platforms. Again, it's on social media. Go check it out on our pages. But you can see the scoring key down on the bottom. All right, so looking at these, Trevor, initially, Justin, he's looking like he's got a really good squad.
He's got a good stranglehold on this so far, I think.
Well, I mean, his first pick, he had, is top notch, obviously, Georgia. And then when you look back at it, he got Bama in first pick of round 2, but that was all right. We're like, okay, there's a lot of solid teams this year. Like we're feeling good about some of these. And then you look at, we're pulled up our chart again for those listening. You can't see what we're talking about, but the chart is up and how we drafted. It's in order of round and pick. And Trevor went with Clemson in the second pick of first round.
That did not go well. That did not age well at all, folks.
I mean, guys, this was a team that should have been national title contenders. I mean, they had everything going for them. Veteran quarterback who came off a strong season, all these things, and boom, they're 3-4.
And I just want to say before we go any further, Brendan picked Penn State.
Yep. Oh, I
say that.
I was gonna hit him. I mean, the final pick of the first round is what I had, and I picked Penn State. Another one that was supposed to be a national title contender. I know it's James Franklin, but still, they had all these veteran pieces coming back. Their NIL money was spent on keeping pieces there, bringing in top-end receivers, and then they've been fired. James Franklin's fired. That's nothing that I would have expected this season, at least where we're at. So it's been a hell of a ride already in 2025.
I mean, Jake's is looking really strong. I mean, even with Minnesota being at 5-3, that's good. I mean, shoot, for a 7th pick. I mean, good Lord, guys. Like, it's honestly kind of crazy how outside of Justin's, who's Georgia and Alabama is doing really well, everybody else is, I mean, I guess Chris did really well with Notre Dame and Oregon, and then Utah, who's doing really well this year too, man.
Yeah, and looking at it,
Mine
Justin
missed.
is in the lead. He's got 43 points, and really his back end picks have been doing really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we said he picked Georgia and Alabama in round 2, but round 5 he picked Navy, who's currently 7-0, and at round 6 he got Texas Tech, who's 7-1, and then Nebraska in round 7 that's sitting at 6-2. His third round pick, Kansas State, they started off really scratchy, and now they're up to 4-4, and they've got a chance to knock down Texas Tech. Some friendly fire might happen on that one here. Well, it will happen. It just depends on which way. And then you look, Trevor, you got the Ohio State pick. That's holding you up strong, man.
Yeah.
South Carolina at the end's rough right now. Not what we were expecting. Pitt's doing well. Memphis, we all had that wild run on group of 5 teams in that middle round that I'm still like, man, some of these teams, like, how did we miss? Like Indiana, nobody picked Indiana. Let me pull up the teams currently. I've got it on my phone. Teams that we missed on. Again, the graphics there, the post. But looking at some of these teams that we missed, and valid reason for, like Texas A&M, was Marcel Reed really going to take that next step? You know, we're like, maybe they won't make the playoffs. That's what you're kind of hunting for. Indiana, we thought they had a solid squad, but how far, you know, they had a lot, new quarterback coming in. How would Signetti do in year 2? And they're killing it, guys. Virginia, BYU, Vanderbilt. These are all teams that we didn't pick. Oklahoma, Houston, Cincinnati. So it's really, it was a fun thing. It was interesting, you know, how we all picked. And at the late round, you're going off pressure and just trying to think of a team that might fit in. And looking at a couple of the other ones here, Jake, you mentioned him, Trevor, earlier. The Texas one's good, but the middle section's kind of the second round. Arizona State struggling. Levitt's injured, so they're probably going to take another loss with Jeff Sims playing. God, then he's in our pick, and that should be a free win for us, right?
It really should be.
The Illini, Boise State's kind of recovering. SMU just took a tough loss. But like we said, round 6, he picked Ole Miss, and they're sitting at 7-1.
That's a strong pick. I mean, the fact that he got it that low, too, by the way.
Yeah. It's like those ones that just slip through the crack, and you're like, oh, my gosh. In the heat of the moment of the draft. But, yeah, I've got two with head coaches already fired, being LSU and Penn State. As my first 2 picks in the draft. Thank God for Georgia Tech being 8-0. Otherwise, I'd really be screwed.
You'd be right.
But I need Tulane and Louisville to hammer it through the rest of the season. So we'll keep you guys posted on it. Probably once we get to the playoff picture, we'll maybe do another update. But right now, I just thought it was fun to go back and see where we're at. Again, check it out on socials, share it, and let us know who you think has the best team for a run at the end. Trev, anything else on the draft?
No, I think I'm good on that.
Yeah, let's go get into these games, guys.
Let's see what we're doing for week 10 here.
And we start off with Penn State and Ohio State. And we mentioned, some of these would have been marquee matchups the start of the year, top 10 teams going at it. But then Penn State had a massive fall off. James Franklin's fired. Aller's injured. They got Grunkmeyer playing at quarterback right now. And Trevor, my big question for you is there any chance that they can win in the shoe? They're 20-point favorite, 20.5. Let me make sure I tell the right number here.
I feel like that's conservative.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even kidding you. Unfortunately, I'm not even joking. I feel like that's conservative with how much momentum Ohio State has and the offense and the way they're playing.
Yeah.
Now, granted, a lot of people have said that they haven't really played much as far as resistance to that offense. But I just counter that by saying that offense might just be that good.
Yeah.
You're
not wrong.
So I think this is going to be a 24. Like, I'm talking like this. This has the potential to be like a 40-7 game. 41-7, 40 something to 7. Potentially. Yeah. It all depends on how much Ohio State wants to put the pedal to the metal against Penn State.
Yeah, for me, I agree. Now, defensively, Penn State still they've got dudes out there that can play. But, I mean, you've lost coaching staff. Are they really bought in anymore after what's going on?
Right.
I just don't know how much they'll be able to hold down the Ohio State offense, like you said. And then offensively, Curry and the company from Ohio State's going to get after Grunkemeyer back there. I just don't see how they move the ball. And that's, to me, Ohio State's defense, I think, has been playing better than – I mean, their offense is solid. Sayan's playing really smart. He controls the ball well. We know that they've got, weapons out wide. It's the Ohio State run game that concerns me a bit. But when it comes down to it, this is a win for Ohio State. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, there's no way that I was going to go against Ohio State against this in this one. They have a clear shot all the way to the Big Ten championship game.
Yes. It's going to be, there could be some crazy tiebreakers in the Big Ten, but
worst case scenario is that they have a tight game, maybe a close loss against Michigan, maybe.
Yeah.
But the way Michigan has played up to this point, I feel like even in that game, I think Ohio State will jump out ahead and just won't relinquish it at that point.
Yeah, I know they've got the mental edge. Michigan does, but looking
this
at the
year
team,
just doesn't.
agree.
I don't feel it. I don't feel it with this team this year right now.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes for Ohio State the rest of the way, but they've got a hell of a track. And Penn State, you're in the way, and you're probably about to get rolled. Yeah. Trev, moving on, Vanderbilt, and Blake's not on tonight, obviously, for anybody that's watching. You see that if you're on the pod, Blake's not on. He'll send his picks and stuff later, and we'll get those published. Next up, Vanderbilt versus Texas. Vandy's sitting at number 9 in the country. Texas somehow at number 20. I get it. They've only had 2 losses. They just don't instill much. I guess I don't have faith in them. I know they had a hell of a comeback, but Arch Manning, even though he led that comeback, he got a concussion. He's still in concussion protocol, Trevor. They don't know if he's going to start. That concerns me already. The running game has been abysmal. I just don't know. I don't have a warm and fuzzy here, but Texas is still 2.5-point favorites over this Vanderbilt team that's on a roll right now, whose only loss is to Alabama. What do you think? Does Pavia and crew get rolling, or is this going to be, slugfest till the end and maybe Texas pulls it out with their defense?
If it's a slugfest, then I think it favors Vandy, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
If it's a close game and a tight game all the way through, that just gives Pavia a chance to do Pavia things.
It's true.
Where
he thrives in those.
He does thrive in those. He does. He is a veteran of those moments. And whether Manning plays or not, I don't think so. This is the way I look at Texas's offense, even though the offensive line does have problems. I really think that you could place any quarterback in and Sark will be able to figure out an offensive game plan with whoever is his quarterback. Manning gives them a little bit of an intangible because he can move. But you just saw last week what happens when a quarterback can scramble and doesn't know how to protect himself.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened. Like he did not slide when he should have. He did not get down when he should have, and he got basically.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know. I want to say Pavia is going to do this, but at the same time, you're going into Texas,
right?
And it is going to be raucous because for the first time in who knows how long ever, maybe Vandy is ranked above Texas ever.
Yeah.
That's
a good question. That's one of those questions you see on game day.
Yeah.
When's the last time Vandy's been ranked over? You're right, Trevor. It's going to be crazy. The defense for Texas stood up last week when it needed to. I know they got ran through for a while, but they did stand up. And the special teams, like we said last week on the show, can the special teams have a big moment? And I swear to God, if Vanderbilt's punter kicks it to Niblett back there, I'm gonna be pissed.
Are you picking Vandy?
Oh, I'm picking Vandy. I'm going with the Doors, baby. The Commodores. Listen, I worry about the running game and the new quarterback coming in. The defense for Vandy's been playing pretty well. Pavia's, I know he's not putting up elite numbers or anything, but he's such a gamer. I think they find a way to pull it out. And I just simply don't trust the offense of Texas to do it. I think it could be a tight game like last week with Missouri. And I just think Vandy's got the slight edge there. So that's what I'm rolling with.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you for sure on that.
And I'm not even trying to be a Texas hater. All right. I'm not. I don't
I'm
mind
going to go with Texas. I think they're going to still pull it out. I think I'm going to still hang around with them.
Think defense locks them down enough?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. Just a gut feeling, baby.
I don't know.
You guys let us know on the socials. What do you think from this game?
And I'm sorry, everybody, if you hear me sniffling. I've been dealing with the cold all day. I apologize.
Hey, it's unacceptable, Trevor, but it's all right. We'll make it work.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with me snorting over here.
Yeah. I don't know how it's snorting, baby. I don't want to hear all that now. No, I'm just kidding. Let's move on to the next one, Trev. One that would have been, I mean, it's still a big matchup in the ACC, but it would have been bigger if SMU could have held on against Wake. We got Miami going on the road to Dallas, Gerald Ford Stadium, to take on SMU. And right now, both quarterbacks are kind of in the same light. That 4 interception game for Beck was rough on him. Jennings has thrown 8, but he's thrown a lot more yards. But I think they need him to for SMU. They need him to be that type of guy. But when you look at this Miami team, I still think the defense is strong enough to really hold up. They played and lost to a tough Louisville offense from Brom. We know he's a tough guy to play. And plus throwing 4 picks doesn't help.
Beck screwed that game up for him really bad.
Absolutely. And if he took onus on it, which shows me he's grown compared to what he's done at Georgia. And, so him showing that type of leadership, I think they're going to turn it around here. The running game with Fletcher, and really that's the defensive line for Miami that, to me, Bain and Messador out there, I think they're going to be enough to wreck house and get the dub in Dallas.
Right. Yeah. You're going with Miami.
Yeah, Miami for sure.
Yeah, so I'm going with Miami too. I just think they're going to have too much for SMU this year. But I mean, there is an outside chance that SMU does what Louisville did and takes a page out of Louisville's playbook. But at the end of the day, I still think Miami's more talented, better quarterback, so on and so forth. So I think they'll come out of there with the win.
I mean, I think it's definitely possible for SMU to keep it close and to maybe have an ugly, matchup with them early.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends on. To me, it's all in Miami's hands. If you can't finish your drives, if you let them hang around, okay, now you're going to have this tight game with SMU. They've got some good pieces on defense. I like their offensive players.
Right.
That's when it could get sketchy, but I do think Miami's going to have enough to pull through. And Tony's he's been such an electric receiver for a young player. You get him loose and let him go, man. Let this guy ride it. So that's where I'm looking at for Miami.
Right.
Trev, next one. So I got you and I both down for Miami.
Yep.
Again, we'll get Blake's later. One from the group of 5 ranks here. We got a big battle for playoff positioning here. Navy 7-0 currently versus North Texas, who's 7-1. And honestly, both quarterbacks have been playing well. Horvath had that huge game earlier where he threw for like 300 yards, which is unheard of from Navy. But outside of that, Navy's they return so much talent. They're playing well. They've had a couple of tight games. But then North Texas, Trevor, on the other hand, they had the one loss to USF where they got blown out. Outside of that, they've been blowing everybody else out except for Army. Messmaker at quarterback, this dude is something else. Like he's a freshman, and he's slinging the ball, 21 touchdowns, 4 picks. I mean, this guy's something else, right?
He won't be at North Texas next year.
That's what I've been seeing, and other North Texas fans are like, "Shut up! Don't you say that? Don't you put that evil on us?"
It ain't gonna happen, man. Some university, I would venture to say Texas, might be the ones to come after it.
Could you imagine? Maybe they do a QB swap and Arch goes up.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine? Wow. Man, I don't know, man. I just Denton's got money up there. You think they'd find some to keep him around?
They
But
might keep it. They might try to, but they ain't going to be able to match what like
yeah,
teams like I don't know off the top of my head, probably like a Clemson or even like Clemson could use a quarterback right about now.
They need some help. They need some milk. But as for this game, Trev, the spread is currently 6.5 points in favor of North Texas. The offense is going to want to, sling it around. They're going to try to get into space and let the quarterback work his magic. But you know how these academies play.
Yeah.
They're going to try to limit possessions. They're going to grind clock. And if the defense cannot hold up, we saw how they played against Army, and Army's worse than Navy this year.
Yeah.
At least, they might win down the line when they play each other, but right now they are not playing as well as Navy. They went to overtime in a 45-38 game. So there's a similarity there between these teams. It makes me, my initial thought is North Texas is probably going to blow them out, but that just doesn't happen in these types of games. What are you feeling, man? I know it's a funky matchup.
I'm all in on the Seaman. I meant midshipman, whatever.
Lord,
you know what I mean?
Have mercy. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
No, I mean they're basically the same thing. I mean, listen.
Whatever. They whatever. I'm not. All right. No, Navy, I think, can slow the game down enough to where that I think that they can slow it down enough where they can control the game. Even if they have explosive plays, I still feel like they will grind out possessions, 3-4 plays, even each, going all the way to fourth down, getting a short yardage fourth down conversion, and just keeping the clock a rolling.
Yeah.
I certainly think that Navy has the ability and definitely has I feel like the game plan, because they do run up against these kind of offenses all the time. Spread offenses, whatever kind of offense you can think of, they have ran up against it, and they still come out on top. Yeah. So I know it's North Texas. They're a little bit better, but I still have faith that the midshipmen of Navy can get it done.
Yeah, I had some things I wanted to say, but
I was giggling like my head. The amount of things that are popping through my head. Never mind. I'm going to let this all go.
Listen, we're both military guys, and you can't help but have some disturbing jokes, ready to rock and roll, and you could just keep rolling into those jokes. But we're refraining.
The innuendos never will stop.
My brain, I'm still thinking of things to say, and I'm like, I can't say that. Well, I mean, I can. I'm not going to. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. No, I've struggled with this one looking at it this week. I think Navy has the ability to pull it out, but I think I'm going to roll with the hot young shot. The hot shot, the young hot shot.
He's taking some back shots, I bet.
My mind was thinking about nasty things, and now I've messed up. I'm going with the young hot shot and Mestemaker, and
I love it.
I've got North Texas taking the dub here, and maybe screw you, Navy. All right, screw you.
All right.
No, I like they're all right guys. They're all right guys. Let's move on and talk about this one, which we said earlier might be our free win, considering Sam Levitt is out. And it's Arizona State on the road versus Iowa State. 7.5 point favorites is Iowa State here at home. Jack Trice Stadium.
Might as well have been 10.
Yeah, I mean, with Levitt out.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't. I don't trust Jeff Sims at all. We've said it. How is this guy even still playing? Who allowed him on the team? I'm not even trying to disrespect the guy, but God dang, man. Like, go find a job. Indeed is calling. Trev, are we taking anybody other than Iowa State and Rocco Beck?
No.
No.
No, there is zero chance that I have any faith that Arizona State can do anything without Sam Levitt, which calls into question their ability, what they're going to do when he leaves. Like what he's done there. Well, I'm curious to see what the building block would be.
Listen, I know that Scattaboo was so much of the team last year, but him paired with Levitt was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Levitt himself can do so many things and can lead the squad. Riley Brown's not a bad back at all. They've got pieces to play with them. But then it just comes down to I just don't trust Sims to not make a mistake. And in the game like this, where Iowa State has the ability to take over games like that in tight games, I think Iowa State's just got too much. Rocco Beck, I know he's had kind of a rough year, but I think they find a way in a tight one. It'll be ugly, but they get the dub.
Yep.
Moving on. So both you and I taking Iowa State here.
Yes, sir.
Another one I wanted to bring up from the group of 5 battles here, New Mexico versus UNLV. It was kind of one of our mailbag questions asked about UNLV last week, so I thought it applied here. We know that people are talking about Dan Mullen moving on. So is the team lost? They're 6-1, only 2-1 in the Mountain West. Like, they've got everything ahead of them. Calandria's been playing well. The rushing attack's fine. But New Mexico, they have been a gritty freaking team. We saw it when they played Michigan. They don't die. Their quarterback is made of steel. Like, he'll take hits that you're just like, there's no way this guy's getting up. And talking about Lane, do you see a way that New Mexico can upset them here? They're currently, UNLV is only 3.5 point favorites.
They are only 3.5. But what I would say to that is I believe that UNLV is just too good of a team. Like, yeah. I really do. I think New Mexico is not what they were a year ago. With that being said, I just think that UNLV will take control of the game and not relinquish it.
Yeah, I could see it being close. I mean, I know transitive properties don't work. They've got 2 common opponents in Boise, or a common opponent in Boise State. Both were on the road. New Mexico lost 41-25, and then UNLV lost 56-31. So, I mean, similar score spread there. One just put up a little bit more points, being UNLV. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to roll with UNLV here in Calandria. I trust his ball control a little bit more than Lane, but Lane's he's a baller on the ground too. He can make some crazy plays, and again, he stands in and just takes it. He doesn't care. So, UNLV in a tight one. You and I are both taking that, right?
Yes.
All right. Just had to make sure, double check. New Mexico's got some cool ass uniforms, though. Those turquoise ones. Really enjoyed seeing those. All right. Let's move on. Talk a little bit here about Texas Tech and Kansas State. Trevor, this one I feel like has gotten tighter in margin. It should, but the spread shows that it's grown from 6.5 in favor of Texas Tech to 7.5. Now, Hammond was injured. He's out for the season. Morton has been out, but now everything says that Morton's good to go. He's ready. He's ready to rock and roll. I'm worried about this one as if he's not completely ready. Like, they're forcing him in because he has to, kind of like what happened with Mateer in Oklahoma.
Right.
So that's why I have concern for this Texas Tech team on the road in Manhattan, in the Little Apple. Avery Johnson's turned it up. He is playing a lot better than what we saw in the first couple of weeks. 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was dropping dimes last week against Kansas. The rushing attack still leaves you wanting from Kansas State. And that's something that, Texas Tech has a little bit more of. I don't know, man. What are you feeling in this one? I think it's going to be close.
Big Apple. It's a rotten apple over there. God bless
I know
it.
you're the generational hater of
hater of that damn university. I just don't like it. I don't trust them. I don't trust Avery Johnson or whatever his name is. But yeah, I think Texas Tech runs away with it. Honestly,
you going with the blowout?
Yeah, I think they run away with it. I think they're win by 10. I think they'll cover the spread.
They have pretty much blown out everybody except for Arizona State. And the Arizona State
Arizona State is better than Kansas State, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
when Levitt is there.
When Levitt is there. And that game against Arizona State was tight. it was close all the way till the end. Then the points exploded and they lost by 4 on a last second touchdown.
Yeah, I don't see Kansas
in
State
Tempe
being able to hang it. I don't
Yeah,
see Kansas State just hanging. I don't believe they're going to be able to hang with that offense. The way I think they need to, at least.
The defense for Texas Tech is going to be huge here. They've got to get pressure on Johnson and make him uncomfortable. If they cannot do that, then it'll be much tighter than the spread. Kansas State covers and maybe wins. If Bailey can get back, I mean, he's been wrecking house already with 10.5 sacks on the season.
Right.
If he can wreck their offensive line, then I'm taking it. Morton is my only concern. Is how healthy is he? I don't want to pick against Texas Tech here. I'm going to roll with Morton. I'm going to give him a chance to say, yep, he's healthy, he's good to go. So I'm going Texas Tech.
Copy.
I know I'm copying you, Trev, but
I knew it.
We've got some sway here. You're going Texas. You're going Navy.
Yeah, you're okay. I think this next one will be different on as well.
I feel I'm slightly concerned about this pick, to be honest with you. I feel like it's going to be a lot tighter than what people think. All right, let's move on and let's talk about Oklahoma versus Tennessee. Mm-hmm. This one is going to be, again, a matter of quarterback health. Aguilar's been playing well. He did have a couple of struggles against Alabama, but for the most part, he played well. That pick six was, I'd say, more on the coaching staff, that 99-yard pick six. Calling a play action on the goal line with time expiring. But regardless, it's a 3.5-point favorite for Tennessee. Oklahoma on the road. Mateer has not looked the same since his hand surgery, Trevor. Does the offense from from the offense of Oklahoma match up against this pretty solid defense for Tennessee? And then the offense for Tennessee has been rolling against a really strong Oklahoma defense. It's kind of a mix-up.
Yeah. So we've talked about this before, and we've even talked about it offline, is that the offense really, truly only moves if Mateer moves it.
Yeah.
Whether it be with his arms or with his legs. And neither are very effective at this point in time. I don't like picking against Mateer because I think he is a really talented quarterback. And I think he is being, what's the word I'm looking for here? I think that the coaching staff of Oklahoma and the medical staff of Oklahoma are being swayed by whoever.
Yeah.
To push him out. Not looking out for the best interest of Mateer in his longevity.
Yeah.
But making him play with the thumb, potentially get it injured again. And then it's a chronic issue at that point.
Right.
So with that being said, I mean, I'm going to take Tennessee because I don't think that he's going to be able to finish the game.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think I misspoke earlier when I was talking about the teams and their strengths. Oklahoma's offense has been a struggle with Mateer lately. Tennessee's defense has been a struggle by us, giving up a lot of points.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one thing. Tennessee's offense has been really strong. They've scored a lot of points, but Oklahoma's defense is strong. Mm-hmm. So it's like, good offense versus good defense, bad offense versus bad defense. So it's kind of that give and take. And I think I'm going to have to go with Tennessee and Aguilar here. Just because I trust that he's healthy. And Mateer, I know he's a gamer. Blaylock's fine on the ground. He can hit some gap. If he hits a gap, he's gone. He's a good back in that. It's just going to be the defensive battle. Like for the defense for Oklahoma has got to contain this Tennessee offense to give them short fields, to let the special teams maybe make a play. If that doesn't happen, they're getting the dub. It's 3.5 points. I'm going Tennessee too. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be a fun game to watch though. And we'll see if Mateer continues to get healthy. But until then, I can't trust it. Next one up, USC, Nebraska. This one's a
I'm
really
curious
big
to see
game.
I want you to pick first this time.
Yeah, sure. This is a huge game in the Big Ten. Nebraska's 3-2 already. I know USC's 3-1, but USC still they have Big Ten title hopes. They have playoff hopes. Nebraska, they could still start squeaking in. They could be if they win out, they could still be a, at large bid, depending. I don't think they're going to get in their Big Ten championship at this point. But I do think they could sneak into the playoffs if they win out. That's a big if, considering their offensive line has been atrocious. Trevor, they've been letting everybody in. And now on the other side of it, Maeva's been playing well. Jordan's a solid running back, though they've had injuries there. Lemon, he's a really strong young receiver too. He can fly. I mean, he's not young, but he can fly. I just wonder if the defense is going to be able to wreck house and really force Raiola into just dumbest decisions again and standing there like the statue that he's been. So I think I'm going to still roll with USC. I think it can be close. It's a 6.5-point spread in favor of USC. They're in Lincoln. I mean, that's a tough place to play. I think USC's got too much for Nebraska to handle. That's where I'm going.
You going USC?
Yep, USC. Final answer.
God dang it.
I mean, Nebraska's got
I hate
pieces on
Mahomes
defense.
Jr. I literally hate Mahomes Jr. so much.
He annoys the shit out of me. I won't lie.
Oh my God.
Look, Nebraska was just in a tight battle with Northwestern. They lost big to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. They were in a tight battle against Maryland. Every game has been close for Nebraska, and that's par for the course.
That's true. That's true. All those are true. Nebraska has not looked like the offense is clicking on all cylinders at all.
Raiola, he can throw the ball fine. When he has his time, he can put it in there. But with the offensive line, that's just bit. I just don't know. I think it's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Not to sway you.
I'm going to pick USC. I like their offense a whole lot more. I even like their defense a whole lot more.
Yeah. I mean, they've got guys across the board. They've got a lot of speed on the team.
That's true.
They do. And that's something that I think will separate this game. So sorry, Nebraska, we're not believing. Let's move on. We got a couple games left to talk about. Then we'll hit our gridlocks, everybody. This one is kind of, I want to say turd in the punch bowl here, but Clemson, Duke's on the road to Clemson. Duke, you're 3-1 in the ACC. You have hope to still make a push there. Darian Mensah is still playing well. It's the defense is just kind of, let them down at times. They lost to Tulane earlier. They lost to Georgia Tech, who's a good squad. And then you look at Clemson. Klubnik's he's not getting any help. He's had a rough year himself. The rushing attack is not what we were hoping. Defensively, they brought in a couple guys from the portal, which was unheard of really for Dabo, and it's just not getting the production that they were expecting. Can Duke pull it off on the road? It's a noon game. It's not going to be. I mean, the crowd still should be loud, but I mean, are they really bought into? I don't know. I think Duke's gonna find a way to get the win here with Mensah making a play late.
Oh, I'm picking Clemson then.
You're going Clemson, okay?
Yes. I need them to start winning.
Yeah, yes, you do. For the team draft, you need them.
Yes, I do. At this point, I've become a fan of Clemson, and they need to figure it the bleep out.
I already ate an orange or a lemon for them. Watch, this will be their time. They start turning it around. They're 2-3 in the ACC. I mean, their seasons, they can salvage it with wins, but everything that they wanted is gone. There's no way they get in the playoffs at this point.
No, but Clemson
they can
needs
still win.
Yeah, they need to win out. They need to win out. That's what they need to do.
Yeah. So you got Clemson. I'm going with Duke. I just
love that.
I trust Mensah.
I love that
for
you. I love that for you.
I love that for you. All right, let's talk about one that we were begged. Please talk about this team. They're so irrelevant. We need you to talk about them. And that's Florida State playing against Wake Forest. Wake Forest is 5-2, 2-2 in the ACC. They just beat SMU on a late field goal. Florida State, on the other hand, 3-4, 0-4 in the ACC. Well done. Oh man, I wasn't expecting it, but I love to see it, buddy. Florida State's 9.5-point favorites.
I saw that. That's insane, but I kind of get it at the same time.
Sawchuk's not horrible. Castellanos is dangerous with his legs. He has those prayer moments where he throws shit up and somehow it works. On the other side of it, Robbie Ashford is rough. He can do some things, but it's not reliable. Claiborne's their biggest threat on Ano. The defense has actually been playing pretty well, considering. They took Georgia Tech to overtime. And then Florida State, they're on a skid of 4 games. They lost to Stanford, Pitt, Miami, and Virginia in double overtime. Do you see Florida State winning this game? They're favored big. I mean, everything should say, yeah, take them. Like that's a smart play, is to take Florida State.
No, I do not.
Well timed. I love it, Trevor. So you're going with Wake.
I am going to go with Wake on this one. It is a very long shot in my mind. I am just picking against Florida State just because I can.
And that's exactly what Jared wants for us to do, is to pick against. And he's begged us, please pick against Florida State.
You're welcome. They're probably going to win now, but whatever.
Wake is sitting at 5-2. They have a chance to go 6-2, 3-2 in the ACC.
Bowl eligible with a win this weekend.
Let me look at their schedule really quick just to see who's coming up behind them. This is a tough slate. This could be a trap game for them. They're on the road at Virginia Tech or Virginia next, and Virginia is sitting. That's going to be a night game as well. Woo, man. Fuck it. I'm going Wake. To hell with it. I've got a little bit of room to spare. I got a little leeway.
Oh God, dang it! I thought you were going to be on the opposite end of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Wake and just say that Claiborne is gonna run on them. They're gonna get it done. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be ugly. This is gonna be an ugly game. But I'm going Wake. Should I go Florida State? Should I do it?
I'm not gonna say that.
No.
I know
that I'm going Wake.
Okay.
That's not. I don't want to like double down on gridlock them, but I'm going to take them in a nasty fight. All right, let's move on and talk about
this game's going to shock you a little bit for me.
Let me see where I'm at here. We got one more game here on the list, and this is a big one here. Cincinnati, they're 7-1, 5-0 in the Big 12 versus Utah, who is 6-2 and 3-2 in the Big 12. Dampier injured, not exactly sure if he's coming back in yet, but Brendan Sorsby and crew prior at running back, I think he is hurt from what my understanding is, but this team has been looking good. They're moving the ball well. They're defensively, they've started tightening up and playing better. And then Utah last week, they put up 53 against Colorado, Trevor. What are you feeling on this one? Does Utah have a chance? They're currently sitting at 10.5. I mean, I'd say they have a chance. The spread's got them at 10.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if Sorsby's still injured, honestly.
Sorsby's good. It's a running back. Pryor, I think, was hurt.
I don't care about that. Okay. Sorsby's the source of their talent. So
what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cincy. Putting it down. I think Cincy's gonna go in there and work them a little bit. Look, this game is gonna be phenomenal. I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is probably a must-watch game, which means it won't be if I'm saying it out loud right now.
Yeah. The way shit's been going lately.
So yeah, every time I say something, it's usually the opposite freaking happens.
Look, you're picking against your team, the Utes.
Yeah, my team. I'm picking against them because I'm also making the. Never mind.
Oh, hold on now. You might be throwing down a little double down action. So
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Trev's rolling with Cincy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cincy.
I think that's a solid pick. Truly, I know they're underdogs.
They are, but
Utah just came off that big win against Colorado, but Colorado, they're ass.
Yeah.
Utah played a young quarterback though in Ficklin, and he had a really good game.
He did.
I mean, threw for 3 touchdowns, 61% completion percentage, almost 300 yards. Every time that he stepped in, he threw 4 passes against West Virginia, all completed. Yeah. He's not bad. I mean, maybe he's quick too. So I mean, there's room for him to get after it. But I trust Cincinnati too here. I like
Sorsby. I like Sorsby a lot.
I trust him as a quarterback. He's only thrown 1 pick this year, 20 touchdowns, and even though Pryor is injured, Tyree Walker he's just as good. Now, the yards average, he has 5 yards. Pryor has 7. But he's still 90 carries, 466 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns on the ground. Sorsby can run it as well. I just think it's going to be too much to handle. I think Utah still has a solid defense. But when it comes down to it, I think Cincinnati's going to make a play late, at least to extend that lead and get the dub. Might be tight late. They get another touchdown to knock it up to about a 10-point win. That's where I'm going. So you and I both rolling with Cincy. We'll see what Blake says. But guys, that's our picks. Let us know what you're feeling on these pick'em games. Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Trev, now is the time for our gridlocks. You kind of mentioned it. Are you sticking with it?
No, I'm not.
You're not doubling down?
I was just teasing.
Oh, you got me, man. I was like, that'd be a hell of a point getter for you.
No, yeah, it would be, but I'm not. I need to try and get into the win column.
That's true. Oh man. So
where did
there's some 3-point favorite is you can, if they're a favorite by 3 point, you can take them.
This is a team, and I'm picking this team to win at home against a ranked opponent. But this is a team that we've been high on. I've been pretty much high on, saying that look out for them for like 2 years now. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and pick them one last time and give them an opportunity to prove me that there is a good team in that state somewhere. I'm going to go Cal over Virginia at home, and Virginia's favored at 4.5 at the moment.
Yeah, as soon as you said I'm going to give them, that one more chance, like we've been talking about for 2 years, we have. And Cal, I picked you last week, and you failed me. Please help Trevor. This man needs a goddamn win.
I need you, boys. I need you. Come on, Bears. Go on, Golden Bears or Bears. Don't get mad at me for saying Golden Bears.
Now, only UCF fans get that triggered when you call them the Golden Knights. I mean, imagine being that soft that you get pissy about. Well, we were called the Golden Knights 20 years ago. You guys get with the times. No, it sounds cool. Shut the fuck up. Stop whining.
Golden Knights are way better than just regular old Knights. Come on.
This is tough. I really want Virginia to keep winning. I like that story. But looking at some of these, man, it's been tough picking this week. I looked at Buffalo against Bowling Green. Bowling Green's on skid. Buffalo's got guys that I think they're not bad. They've kind of had an off start of the season.
You could pick the upset of Central Michigan over Western Michigan, a little rivalry game.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at these Group of 5 matches, and some of them they're kind of getting me in a tizzy here. But I've looked at Duke again, doubling down on that one. Man, I'm a little bit worried here, but I think I've got to go. It's a tight spread. It's a low spread. I'm thinking about taking Army over Air Force. That's what I was kind of looking at. It's a 1.5 point favorite.
All right, I see you.
It's a battle of the armed forces.
I see you.
Do you want me to go something bigger? I mean, look, Air Force.
No, actually, I want you to just not get any points and lose.
Air Force is 1.5 point favorites.
Man.
Air Force is 2-5. Army's 3-4. It's a battle of the turds.
Battle of the nobodies. I guess I probably shouldn't say the armed forces are nobodies, but I'm just saying.
Well, look, I mean,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't twist my words.
Yeah, somebody's gonna be like, these guys hate.
These guys hate the military, dude. What the fuck?
Fuck yeah, we
right
hate
now.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Of course we don't. God dang, do some research, people. No, I'm gonna take Oklahoma State over Kansas. They're 25-point underdogs. Oh my gosh. No, I'm going to stick with Army, taking down Air Force. The air defense guys, we need you to shoot down the birds, get lock on, and we'll put them down. So that's my gridlock of the week. Guys, again, we appreciate you listening. That's our pick 'em, our little breakdowns and kind of what we're thinking.
Right.
And make sure you guys check us out Sunday night. We'll do a live recap and just break down all the games, whatever craziness has gone on. And that'll be at 8 p.m. Central Time. And Trev, the usual, throw them a curve.
As you can see up at the top and down below are all our handles and everywhere you can find us. You can find us on any podcast platform as it stands right now, all the major ones at least.
Mm-hmm.
Substack, go check that out. That's where our write-ups are for Michigan, Alabama, and Group of 5 write-ups on the games and the weeks and the week in review. And just like before, when we go live on Sundays, we want you to join us on the chat. Come talk to us on the chat, live on Facebook and YouTube. And we are live on X. However, we believe that we can still receive messages. We just cannot conversate back with you. But post your questions in the chat when we go live, so we have some stuff that we can answer directly to you guys.
Yep, let us know. And Trev, I'm going to ask you just one last thing. Can I change my gridlock? I've had a change of heart.
Oh, snap. All right.
I want to go Hawaii over San Jose State.
I swear, I thought you were I had it in my brain. I was like, I wonder if I telepathy that. I thought you were going to do the Houston game.
Nah, man, I'm looking at this. I know San Jose, it's a solid squad, but they're having it rough. They're at home. They've made dumb mistakes. Hawaii sitting at 6-2.
Yeah, man, have fun staying up till 1 a.m. to watch that.
Oh, I'll do it. Hawaii test. We're running it, and I'll probably regret this decision, but I'm taking Hawaii.
All right, brother.
On a late change, fourth quarter, through the flag. Again, we appreciate you guys. We hope you have a good one. We'll see you
later.
Take
it easy, everybody.
Take it easy.